Welcome to Fast Five, where our 4 panelists weigh in on 5 separate topics. Let's get started. So Obama is back. Should he be?
Well, every citizen should be able to voice their opinion on any topic they wish. Now, I think Henry's going to probably shoot me down on this because I see him grinning right now.
Well,
but I think it's important to evaluate the opinions of every citizen.
But there's a certain thing that has happened with past presidents. As much as you love George W. Bush or didn't love George W. Bush, he kind of faded into the sunset and allowed Obama the opportunity to grow into the office. Okay, and I'm sure that there was phone calls back and forth between the presidents to discuss opinions. Maybe they didn't like each other, but they share a common bond now. For Obama, I wish it would be that way. I know it's not going to be that way. He has always been a political activist, and he's looking forward to getting Donald Trump out of office. And I say more power to him for doing that, but personally, I would prefer a little bit less of Obama.
I'm looking forward to 3 months of vacation like he had someday.
Well, you need to be a senator or a congressman for that, too.
I'm working on it. Ron, what do you think about that?
On that particular point, I think he should come back with vengeance. President Trump threw the rule book out.
Not before Obama did.
I'll let you talk. Never said a word.
Boys, calm down.
No, Henry and I's fine.
Yeah.
But I've watched what George Bush, when he went out, when Obama came in, and there was a decorum of a lot there, and with Clinton in the past. And what have we had now? We've accused the man of wiretapping him. We've accused him of everything with zero proof. I would go with vengeance and speaking about issues of concern for me. I wouldn't make it personal, but I would go with the budget. I would go with the cuts to the budget, the cuts to the areas, the lack of preparedness for the state house, and those types of things. I hope my former president comes back and is part of keeping our country sane.
After you get done hang gliding through the air and then you come back, yeah, that's what happens there. Okay, next topic. Nurse replaces a surgeon general. What do you think about this? It's a nurse.
It's a doctor
Female.
nurse, PhD.
Thank you.
Okay, a PhD nurse.
Queuing that up for you.
And in addition to it, she has been within the Surgeon General's office for a long time and served as an assistant. So I think it's positive.
I think it's awesome that we finally got a almost non-controversial Trump appointee. So.
Well, what about the controversy with who was removed in order for her to come in?
Gosh,
Oh, but that's an Obama appointment.
Okay.
My captain on the recent cruise, sailboat cruise I was on, my captain was a doctor, medical doctor. And he was totally against the nurse, who is an admiral, by the way, who was totally against her being appointed to fill his position. On the way back, sitting in the plane, leaving St. Thomas, going to Atlanta, we sat in a seat with a nurse. Asked her the question, what do you think about a nurse taking over Surgeon General? It's the best thing ever happened because the nurses is what makes the doctors look good. They clean up all the doctors' problems. It's glad to finally see a nurse
in a
position
you
like
normally
that.
see when you go in?
Yeah.
Right.
So there was 2 different instances, real life instances, of one versus the other.
Okay.
You be the judge.
All right, guys, we're almost halfway through the Fast Five. Somebody please pronounce this name for me. Rob
Blagojevich.
Blagojevich.
Rob Blagojevich.
Okay, Ron pronounced it. He loses his bid to cut prison term. He's
Illinois.
been in, what, 14 years?
Illinois, the state where their governors make their license plates. So, I mean, well, it's true.
Maryland started
He's not
it.
the first one. Well, this is true.
Okay.
But, this is what happens when you try to sell a political appointment. I mean,
Obama's seat, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Obama's
Here we go
seat.
again.
So,
That name just keeps popping up everywhere.
yeah, well, apparently he's back. So,
Okay, well, I'm going to change the subject then. Let's see if we can stay away from Obama on this one. Hannity, latest target for sexual harassment allegations. He's our little friend on Fox News. What do you think?
I think it is a Fox process of cleaning house. I honestly, I would not put it past the Murdoch family to be working cohorts to slip a little information here and there just to keep the mud turned, because their numbers, if you look at their numbers recently, they're through the roof.
Do you really think that this Debbie gal is credible?
She's already recanted her story.
I know.
So, and she's made other allegations in the past that have been proven fruitless. But now this is chumming the water. There's going to be people circling around, and every little misstep that Sean Hannity has had in his 55 years on this planet is going to be examined with a magnifying glass.
You think that
Well-
this is the fox guarding the hen house?
I see what you're saying.
You worked for a long time coming up with that one, didn't you?
No.
I think that it's enormously unclear of what the real story is, and she did recant her story, and she started out with sexual harassment, and then it ended up with, oh well, he's just creepy. So I'm not really buying into that, guys. Last topic, is your government going out of business?
I'll lean it back.
Wait for it. At least temporarily.
Does it have to be temporary?
You just need to move to another country, I guess.
No, we just need less federal government.
Okay.
And that's the stance that a lot of people were saying. They won't keep it closed for long if it does shut down, because people might realize, well, hey, you know what? This isn't affecting my daily life.
It didn't the last 5 times we've done it.
Right.
We got a lot with this shutdown, border wall, Obamacare, military, all kinds of things involved.
Well, are they going to close off the parks? That's a good question.
Good question. Well, I think that's going to do it for us for Fast 5. Stay tuned. Last call is next.